Okay. Been working hard, emptying these storages out and selling stuff. All the auction storages. Man, I was just at the stoplight at the Niceville Walmart gas station. And there's no traffic, and the guy's just sitting there, and I'm trying to turn right. And he's just sitting there playing on the phone, obviously. Daydreaming, whatever he was doing. And he wouldn't turn right. So I tapped the horn after I wait for a little bit. He flips me off. So then there's another space, and then he doesn't turn. Flips me off. Just holding his middle finger up. And I tapped the horn again. Because the whole street is vacant. And he just sits there flipping me off. I mean, why do people act stupid like that? They know there's video at all these intersections. They know they can get in trouble for that. But why would you bother people? If you can't drive, get off the road. It's real simple. You have no business turning that key if you can't operate the car properly. Better watch what he does, because let me tell you, they just had a shooting with some Georgia boys that it was some little traffic thing, whatever. They got in a road rage and guy shot the other guy. So it's not a good idea to be like flipping people off or screaming at people or going crazy. Just drive your car. It's real simple. 4-lane highway, and the guy couldn't even turn right on it. It was vacant. I'm going in and give this car a bath. It rained for a couple hours today and last night, but I'm going to go ahead and run this thing through the car wash real quick, because I've got that monthly thing, so I can go as much as I want. Car washes, but I don't have any way to wash this right now. And what I spend for that monthly at $14 is what I spend at the hand car wash nowadays. So I'm not going to have time to detail it out, vacuum it and all that, but go ahead and wash it down. And I got to go get working on these storages again. It's going to be really hot today, like almost 90, which is not a good thing. Right now it's 71, which is not too bad, but I went to bed early, got up early, so I can get going, because I've got people interested in items. Out the more I can get to other parts or get these storages returned, because I don't want to rent them. You gotta do it quickly. I've done auctions where they gave you, 1 day to empty it out. That's usually what they do. You get 1 day. Each complex is different. You have to find out, what their deal is before you bid. Like this particular one, they want you to pay, I think it's a $30 or $40 reserve fee, so that when you don't clean and sweep it all out, you lose take everything. That way it's ready to rent. So they don't have to pay their people to do it. This one, they give you a couple days. I got a special arrangement because I got so many and they're full of so much crap that I made a special arrangement with the management. So, and they don't charge me any deposits. That's just a personal deal. Otherwise, I would be paying $30 or $40 on each one of those units, and then have to get it out a certain amount of time. But the big auto one is a problem. That's messy. So, and they don't like a lot of trash on their site and everything. So, I have to be very minimal with dumping trash there. Some won't let you use their trash service. Some will. You got to find all these things out in advance. Now, that some places are doing it online, and then you go and pick it up. I just don't know about online auction. You know, some people do that. They drive states away and all that. It's hard to tell what's in a storage because people put stuff in places where it doesn't belong. Like you might find a tool case and it's full of jewelry or money. And not the tool. You just never know what you're going to get. So, you just use your gut feeling. And, you know, if it's, you know, minimal money to you, a lot of times it's worth buying it. All the ones I bought were totally worth buying it. I've made my money back the first day, the first couple hours. And I start advertising all the stuff for sale right away. I photograph, even if it's a mess. I just photograph and say yard equipment, or you know, construction tools, or you know, roofing materials. You know, I just photograph it, list it. And I list it cheap. I look at the market rate. You know what it sells for new, and I just list it cheap because I want it gone fast. So. That way you get a whole bunch of buyers. And usually the first one that comes buys it. And you get a lot of idiots that will try to send you messages in the middle of the night because they're brainless. Want the address. Well, I'm not giving out any addresses until it's time. I only do the sales 11 to 5. And they have to let me know in advance when they're coming. The nice thing about this one is it's a secure complex, so they can't just come walking in, but I'm still not giving them the address until they're ready to come by. I tell them, are you coming now? Or what time do you plan on? Because see, the thing is that if you start throwing that address out, they come 24 hours because they don't listen. They will come at 2 in the morning. I get messages all night long. Where's it at? What's the address? It's like, it's not for sale right now. See you tomorrow. I put on the ad, messages only, between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. But what do? They still send you a message, 3 in the morning. Probably because they're sitting in a bar going, well, let's go. I want that. So retarded. Man, it looks like nobody's here. It might not even be open. Entirely too early. Well, I'll have to go in and see. I don't think they're even open. Here's a Florida tag. I guess I'll ask him. I think it says 8 a.m. So maybe I'm 15 minutes early. I think it says 8 a.m. But I know I could just pull up right here. Sorry, I'm gonna drive right on your lawn, I think. Maybe not. Boy, there's not a soul here.
Ma'am?
There's not a soul here.
They don't open until 8.
Yeah, but
About 10 more minutes.
I would have already been here myself. So it opens at 8. He's here too to go in. I wonder how many times they come here and cars are just lined up waiting. I bet that's interesting. Yeah, it's Monday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I wanted to come through here in the evenings, but I'd miss it every time. So, that's what that's all about.